And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Clint Capella, and it's Walsh in at power forward. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Magic was a man on a mission. He tallied 21 points, and he helped stretch things out with a few three-point buckets. That's the danger of letting him get into a groove. We'll see if it carries over into tonight, Brian.
Great work. Thanks for that. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game. No reason that he can't keep it going.
Outside for LeVert. And there's the screen. Here's Tyler. Again, the miss by Boston.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Caldwell Pope finds Banchero. The 3 from Suggs. Drills it from deep. Suggs has got 5.
Shooting in good rhythm there. Suggs off the catch and shoot. Nicely done.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Caldwell Pope. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. White comes in for LeVert. Celtics lead by 4. Pass to Capella. Here's Tyler. Again, the miss by Boston.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Alexander Walker with it. Now Carter. And Carroll with it. The 3. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one.
Scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
They get it back. Pass to Smooth. Jacks up a 3. Here's Capella to the wing on the left. Here's Tyler. 11 points in the game. Sinks the tray.
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Banchero outside. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Capella's got 4 rebounds now.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. It doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
Boston shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. The Celtics making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now here's Anthony. Defense right on it. This one for 3. Boston pulls it in.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And Carroll passes to Wagner. Three-pointer, Anthony. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Tatum. Here's Tyler. Three-pointer. The rebound by Carter.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
Anthony outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And when it comes to efficiency, Anthony's strongest suit is at the line.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. No good on that one. Suggs is checked in for Ben Carroll. And the There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Wagner outside. Inside. Here's Anthony. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And Anthony has no off switch, which I like. He's adept at attacking defenses and drawing fouls.
Orlando shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him. And Anthony drops them both.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
And White has got the ball here for the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Tatum from long range. And Tatum drills the three.
This is why Tatum is a superstar. His confidence in shooting the ball right away, quick release, money.
From 6 feet away. And that one's good. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
To the paint. Tyler, no good.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Wagner outside. Shoots over Tatum. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so that's the end of the first half. Boston out in front, leading by 6. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the Boston Celtics.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been cashing in on those. We'll see if the sharp shooting continues. Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. They're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which vacation spot they're going. In other words, they're toast, Ernie.
Listen, I don't need to break out the crystal ball to tell you how this ends. They have to white flag up, and the season is on the clock.
A lot of metaphors there, but I get the gist. Speaking of toast, what do you prefer on toast, Kenny?
Jam, no butter.
Shaq?
Jam, jelly.
What's the difference between jam and jelly, Shaq?
I have no
Jam
idea.
don't shake like that.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Magic trail by 6. Ben Carroll and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Anthony. And it's Willis in at the 2. That's who's out there for Orlando. And Carroll surveys. 5 on the clock. The 3. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. That's the smooth. Releases. And the shot no good. A bit short. Orlando shooting just under 40% from the field. Anthony outside. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. Anthony Anthony's got 6 points.
You just know from a very young age, Cole Anthony's been perfecting that three-point shot. Maybe like his dad. His dad was kind of a pedestrian three-point shooter.
Count it. Good.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Anthony with a screen on Tatum. A three from Banchero. And another three for Orlando.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Down low. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Banchero outside. Here's Willis. Wagner outside from the arc. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Here's Tyler. Orlando with a rebound.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Pass to Willis. Back to Anthony. The three from Banchero. Boston pulls it in. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Tyler. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Wagner. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Willis. Pass to Carter. Now here's Banchero. Orlando again missing. Here's Tyler, defended by Wagner. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pass to Willis. Banchero left side. Over Tatum. And it's Banchero again missing.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Banchero outside. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Wagner. And that time also a missed shot.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Tyler. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists tonight.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. For Boston, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Brown, and LeVert subbed in for White. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. Down by 12. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Banked it in off the glass.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
And the shot goes.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And it's in there. Suggs has got 11.
Well, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Back to Tatum. Here's Tyler. 24 points for him. Launches it. And it's Tatum with the 3. He's got 11.
You got to D-up Tatum from deep. He's got that kind of range.
Wagner with it. Fires for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Boston in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And don't go far. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And thanks for sticking with us. On the floor for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Then it's Derek White. Then it's Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Smooth in at the point. And here's Wagner. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Anthony against White. Pass to Carter. Banchero outside. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
There's some heat from Banchero now. He brings that ferocity. We know he's got an inferno raging in him.
Here's Tyler. It's good. Tyler's got 26.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Anthony with a bucket.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Pass to Smooth. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Lets it fly. And another basket for Orlando.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Tatum finds Porzingis. The shot, no good. Oh, nice D from Carter. Out to the right wing. From downtown, fires in the triple.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Wagner outside. Fires the three. And another three for Orlando.
Wagner always a threat from downtown. And I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Pass to Smooth. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Celtics.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
They just own this series from the start. A clean sweep and a dominant showing from them.
Yeah, super impressive. They took a hold of this series from the jump and just never took their foot off the accelerator.
And what a huge performance it was for Smooth.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Carter. To the middle. Here's Anthony. Boston with a rebound.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Now White. Now Brown. Defended by Wagner. Tatum passes to White. Here's Tyler. To the paint. Over Anthony. Misses the baby hook. Stripped it away. Here's Tyler. Again, the miss by Boston. They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. And they delivered an epic performance, sweeping this best-of-7 series.
That's what you want to do. Get out of the first round as quickly as possible. Now the road gets a little harder.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Sneaking up on Steph Curry as the GOAT shooter. Woo! That is how you dominate a series. On to the next.
Shit. Knicks. Alright, gang. Go ahead and get back up. Maybe enough. Let's see.
Second round. Win this series, and we're one step from the finals.